Hello everybody, welcome back to the KotLC Fanbase, and in today's video we are going to be doing a KotLC characters spin the bottle video, which basically means I'm going to have a wheel right here and we're going to pick a character and then we're going to basically spin the bottle for that character, and we're basically going to rip or ship the characters based on these potential pairings. Right, for example, if we have Sophie and she spins the bottle and she lands on Dex, then we would say rip, you know, just a simple example like that. And now we have 10 potential characters in this video. We have Keef, Fitz, Tam, Jensy, Dex, Sophie, Biana, Monroe, Lynn, and Stina, and those are the 10 characters we're gonna have. So before we get into this video, comment down below your favorite KotLC ship. Mine is of course So Keef. Also make sure to drop a like down below on this video if you guys like these KotLC ship videos. Also make sure to subscribe down below. We're trying to get to 20,000 subscribers, so please help us down below and subscribe. But without further ado, let's jump straight into the video. Alright, so let's go ahead and do our first spin of the wheel. And this is basically going to determine who's spinning the bottle. So the wheel is spinning. Let's see who we get. It's gonna land on Dex. Yep, it's gonna land on Dex. Okay, so our first character is Dex, and basically Dex is going to be spinning the wheel, and whoever he gets, we'll be determining who to ship. And Dex and Mela. This is a perfect one to start off with. This one is actually pretty tough. I actually had to think about this for a long time. The only real similarities I could think of was, you know, in the first book when like Dex and Mela were like basically Sophie's first friends, and they often sat together, and I guess they weren't like the most popular people in Foxfire, so they were kind of more like on the down low. So maybe they were similar in that, you know, they don't like all the attention, and I guess I do agree with that. But honestly, I'm gonna be honest with this one. I feel like they're more like have a more brother-sister relationship, you know what I mean? Like kind of more like friendly and kind of more like, you know, playful. Morella's always, you know, shooting out her insults and everything. And I feel like I don't know, I feel like they're not right romantically, but I feel like they do have a good relationship, just more like friends, more brother-sister type relationship. Kind of like the way Dex and Sophie work out. I feel like it's the same way with Dex and Monroe. So I'm gonna have to say rip for this one. Unfortunately, this is actually a really tough one to start off, but yep, we're gonna go for rip on this one. So let's spin the wheel. All right, we're spinning the wheel for the second time here. For our second pairing, and our first person of this pairing is going to be, not Jensy, it's going to be Sophie. And now Sophie is going to be spinning the bottle, and whoever she lands on will be the second pairing. So this will be Sophie and Jensy. For this one, I think maybe Jensy might like Sophie, but I don't think Sophie will ever like, you know, Jensy. I feel like he's too, like, I'm not gonna say unimportant, because I think he is important to the plot. Maybe it's because of like I'm seeing him in a different light now that we know he's probably not gonna manifest, and even if Jensy doesn't manifest, I feel like that might be possible for Sophie to like him, because like, I'm not into the matchmaking system. Like if I'm unmatchable and you're unmatchable, maybe we can be together type of thing. But like still, even if that were to happen, I still think that Sophie and Jensy, like, and obviously we're throwing out that Sophie and Keef are together for all these ships, right? Like Sophie and Keef aren't together, and we're thinking about like if Sophie and Jensy would work. I just don't think it would. It's just a one-way thing. Like maybe Jensy likes Sophie, but I don't know. I think it's not going to be in return for Jensy. We're gonna have to go with a rip on this one. Unfortunately, 2 rips to start off the video. So hey, hopefully the next one will be better. All right, so you guys know what time it is. It is time for the third pairing. So we're gonna go ahead and spin that first character. Looks like it's going to land on Tam. So Tam as the first character, and we're gonna go ahead and remove Tam, and let's go spin for whoever Tam is going to be paired with, and it looks like Tam is going to be paired with Fitz. All right, so after a little bit of deliberation here, I'm gonna have to go ahead and say ship, okay? And I think you might think I'm weird for this, but look, who is Tam's #1 enemy in the world? Keef, right? It's Keef. And after Stellaloon, who is Fitz's #1 enemy? It's Keef, because he stole Fitz's girlfriend, basically. I mean, honestly, I wouldn't say steal. I think Fitz kind of was the one who messed things up, but still, Fitz probably feels like Keef stole his girlfriend, right? So if they both hate Keef, what if they spark up a relationship with their common, you know, like, we both hate Keef, and maybe they spark up a relationship. Hey, I don't know. I'm trying to think of things. And also, I guess we know that Tam likes brunette, so maybe, and I mean, Fitz is brunette, and so hey, and I don't know. Well, I'll have to say ship for this one. This is definitely really interesting. I've never thought about Tam and Fitz before, but now that I know that they both hate Keef, maybe it's a possibility. So hey, 1 chip, the 2 rips. Let's keep going. Alright guys, so there is 4 characters remaining. Keef, Biana, Lynn, and Stina. So we definitely have some interesting characters still on the board. So I guess we just have to jump straight into it. Let's see who we have for the second to last pairing. And it looks like we're gonna get our guy, our favorite character. Ooh, yeah, it is Keefe. All right, and let's go spin for the next character and who Keefe will be paired with. And it looks like it's going to fall on Lynn. Just super interesting, so we'll just have to see. Look, this one is very tough, but like in this world, I'm considering that Sophie and Keefe are not together. I think this was honestly not too bad. I think Keefe and Lynn honestly are kind of good for each other. Lynn is showing herself as a little bit more rebellious, you know, in these last few books. So since Lynn is being more rebellious, and we know that Keefe's been rebellious, he's, you know, ran away just in the last book. He's gone to the Neverseen as like a spy. You know, he's done a lot of, you know, rebellious things, and, you know, they both kind of have that similar feature to them. I guess, and Lynn's very caring, and obviously Keefe's pretty caring for the people he likes. But obviously, speaking of you know, the last ship about Tam not liking Keefe, this would honestly make Tam even more angry at Keefe. So I don't know. I'm gonna go ahead and say ship though. It's weird to think about because we always only think about Sophie and Keefe, and I've only been thinking about that personally for the entire series so far. I've never thought about Lynn and Keefe, but if I have to say like Sophie and Keefe aren't together, then yes, I would say Lynn and Keefe are fine. So we're gonna go ahead and ship that one. So 2 ships to 2 rips. Let's get into the last pairing. And I guess, yeah, we don't really have to spin the wheel. I mean, if we want to do it for show, who's it gonna land on? We have Biana and we have Stina. For this one, unfortunately, we're gonna have to say that like this doesn't make any sense, Stina and Biana. At most, it's like a friendship type of thing. Yeah, unfortunately, we have 2 ships in this video and 3 rips. So the rips win today, guys. But at least we had some good ships here, and definitely a lot of interesting pairings today on this spin the wheel. I don't think I've ever had any of these pairings before, so it was definitely cool to think about it, and especially that Keefe and Lynn one. I've never thought about that, but hey, a lot of cool things to think about. Let's get into the outro. Alright, so thank you guys for making it to the end of the video. Definitely a lot of fun doing spin the wheel. I don't think we've done a ship video in so long, so it's definitely cool to discuss the different KotLC ships, because the book series is nearing its end, and I think Shannon will definitely, you know, start to create some relationships. We've seen some, you know, hints at things, and definitely a lot of good moments. So, but if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to drop a like down below. And also comment down below your favorite ship from today's pairings. And also guys, remember to subscribe down below. We're on the road to 20,000 subscribers, and we are so close. It would mean the world if you guys could check down below. And if you're not subscribed, definitely it would help us out a lot. But that is it for today's video. This was awesome from the KotLC Fanbase. I'll see you guys next time. Have a great rest of your day, and peace.